sing, and you sing, so we'll sing together. I cry, and you cry, so we'll cry together. I love, and you love, so we love together. You hurt, I hurt, so we learned together, through everything, even the smaller things, even the harder things, we stay together, through everything, even the bigger things, nothing's impossible if we stay together, You joke, I joke, so we laugh together. We share, we cuss, but we learn together. We hurt, we fuss, but let's hurt together. I live, you live, so we live together, through everything, even the smaller things, even the harder things, we stay together, through everything, even the big.
Alright, welcome to another episode of Can You Connect? And this is Mr.WalkThatWalk. And this episode we are going to be going over people who are in relationships and marriages, or more so marriages, people who are having issues with their wives who are struggling with menopause. Due to there being a big issue with this not being discussed in the community about women who are having these struggles, and they're making, let's say, irrational decisions to maybe break up their marriage and get divorces due to the women not understanding themselves and the men not understanding what's going on with their wives. So, our first couple is going to be I believe they're Scottish, I believe. The husband didn't know what to expect and tried to help her, but didn't understand how to help. The wife didn't have a group of women in her life who was going through menopause as well to give her more insight on what was going on. She would get hot flashes, get erratic, get down, and the kids was witnessing all this at the same time, because so you can see that would be a struggle as well. The husband thought he could have done more and, for her to help her, but he didn't really know how. And he often dealt with rejection from her because during menopause, they don't really want to interact with you or don't want you to touch them, because he would try to give her a hug and she would often push him away because she just wanted him away, probably because I guess you're going through, maybe hot flashes, they'll be drenched in sweat and you just probably just want to go home and not be bothered with anybody. And they will often go through issues with this will be it for this couple, and the next one is going to be, not both are there, but this is going to be a African woman expressing her experience with menopause and having her husband support her. So she was going through certain things and thought she was sad, or she was sad and depressed and not interested in anything she used to do. So let's say for fun. She was often afraid to go out the house due to anxiety. And she said it was to the point where she'll be sitting by the door and she just couldn't find her way to get out due to having that anxiety about being out there around other people. She mentioned also dealing with hot flashes as well, dealing with night sweats, dealing with dryness, which made it hard for her, which made intercourse painful. Therefore, it made the desire for intercourse decrease. And she went over how women in her family never really talked about menopause and what women go through. And her husband thought, that she had an issue with him. But she was just going through the motions and feeling disconnected, not only from her partner, but from herself as well. She was going through mood changes all the time, crying over small things. And at some point she just wanted to figure out what was going on, so she started looking up things on YouTube that explained what was going on with her and having a better understanding of menopause. And then everything she learned, she sent to her husband so he had a better understanding. So he doesn't feel like it's his fault or he's doing something to her. Because while she's going through this, she's feeling less desirable, she's feeling less confident, and these things impact her partner as well because she feels this way. But once they feel out, everything was going on and that these are normal things, that kind of helped both of them. And she was able to get support. And menopause can last for 7 to 10 years. She's been working on usually using natural herbs to help herself and finding new ways to connect with her partner by cuddling, doing massages, communicating how she feels, and expressing her concerns about intercourse as well, so that it gets easier for them. And this thing, it was a panel of different women. This lady mentioned that intercourse was challenging and wanted a natural solution. So she worked on balancing her hormones and getting all her vitamins that she needed to improve, and eating fruits and vegetables to improve her health overall. She mentioned having a husband that was patient was helpful. And these were just certain ladies were saying in those things. I'm not going to hit on just one person. A lady mentioned that having D3 deficiency, stressors, hormonal imbalances those things affected her health. And they need to work on getting all their vitamins from A to E, because if you're not, you're going to have these issues. You're going to have brain fog, waking up at night, ringing ears, hair loss, UTIs. And you need providers who are supportive, so that they're also able to get the help they need from the medical profession. Because one of the ladies mentioned that their medical profession wasn't helping at all, wasn't giving any resources, and wasn't being helpful. So she went to a holistic doctor who gave her more resources and made her life easier, so that she can make her husband's life a bit easier as well. So the more we know, the more we're able to change things and go forward to improve things, so that we don't have to continue on the same path or the same negative paths that other people did, which is divorce or going through the lack of expression. So rather than avoiding taboo conversations, just having them, just having what's going on, and couples being able to express how they feel to each other, so that they have a better understanding of each other. Because he's not gonna know what you're going through unless you tell him. So that will conclude this episode. Definitely thank you for watching, and definitely we're going to be supporting Black-owned businesses. So the other one is going to be a Jamaican and English cuisine. I went here in Orlando, so I'll definitely be posting all the information in the description below. And definitely support the musician who does the intro and outro to my music. The guy who made my avatar, and myself, I'm a clinical social worker for the state of Maryland. I provide individual therapy, couples therapy, and family therapy. So definitely hit me up in the email if you need anything. So y'all definitely have a good rest of the night, or a good rest of the day as well. And y'all have a good one.
Our lives are filled with drama. Our homes are homes, they feel empty. Our dreams are dreams, slowly shattered. And our body needs a bruise and batter. What does it take to become a legend? and